Hi, hello there. It's Sierra, your girl. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I noticed that Kayla is going to college soon, and then soon to follow Sam Sincere. So I thought I'd just make a few little compilations of videos, pretty much going through college and how to do your best to survive. I know there's not many people you could talk to about college, but seeing that I'm in it right now and I'm going through it, I just wanted to share some stuff with it. So I'm going to have a lot of videos covering clothes, teachers, classes, clubs, having a car, not having a car, living with your friends, not living with your friends, living on campus, off campus, different resources, just all types of stuff that really go through. I'm going to try to hit all the aspects pretty much of different things you encounter in college and how to handle those types of situations. Because sometimes I wasn't aware of how to handle stuff, So parents, they've been to college, but that was like a while back. I'm not saying they're old, but that was a while back. Things have changed, and sometimes you just need answers to questions. So just an introduction to college, just a few things you probably don't know. So when picking out a college, you want to pick out a college that is good for you. So I wanted to go to a college where all my friends are going. Sometimes that can be a good thing and sometimes it's not. It's always good to go to a college where you know at least a few people and not know them like, oh, you say hey to them, but know them like you actually talk to them. It's always good to know people where you go. That way, if you get into any type of situation, you always got somebody that has your back. So picking out a college based on that. Also, your ACT scores is good. So if your ACT score is a 25 and the minimum for the school you're trying to go to is a 25, you might have a little bit of trouble keeping up with the workload there. Whereas if you go to a school that ACT score was 18 and you made a 25, you're probably going to be pretty smart to pass all your classes there. So for me, for Southern, I made a 21 on my ACT, and Southern's ACT requirement was 18. The classwork was pretty easy, it's pretty cool. For LSU, the ACT score was 22, so I didn't get into LSU at first because I made a 21. And the course load is pretty difficult here. It's a lot harder. A lot of different things to keep up with here. So just keep that in mind when you're also applying. Do a lot of research too, as well. When you're looking into colleges, go on their website, see what they have to offer. There's different websites that give reviews on the colleges. Just, try to see if it's a good environment for the type of person you are and your type of personality. Also see what type of city it's in. You need to make sure the city's good too. Baton Rouge is not the best of cities, but it is better than New Orleans, which I had applied to a school there. So just be on the lookout for that as well. After you pick your college out and you found where you want to go, it's time to move in. And so some things you should know about that. From my personal experience, this may not be the experience for you, but from my personal experience, I think living in a dorm your first year, your freshman year, you should live in a dorm. Just to get the experience of having a roommate and living with other people. I think it's a great experience. You get to learn to deal with all types of people. You get to learn to see RAs, and then you get a lot of free stuff when you live on campus. Like if you live in a dorm, they give away a lot of food, they give away a lot of stuff. You get to know your roommate. Some people, they become best friends with their roommate. I became best friends with my second roommate at Southern. Her name is Bree. So yeah, we were really good friends. If you ever need somebody, they're there. I know you probably don't like the idea of sharing a room, neither do I, but I think it's a real good first year experience that you should do, especially when you're behind on homework or you need help at the campus. They're a good resource to talk to. So I definitely suggest getting a dorm your first year and having a roommate. As for your second year, your sophomore year, you could probably try a dorm again, maybe a different type of dorm. If you want to get a dorm just by yourself, just you in it, that's cool. Or maybe even try an on-campus apartment. So they have apartments on the campus that you can stay in. They typically cost a little bit more than the dorms. But yeah, still stay on campus your first 2 years. You know, you just got there. There's different things you could do your first and second year. Your third year, so this is my junior year. The only reason I'm on campus is because I'm an RA, but I was going to move off campus. And I think learning to live off campus is a good experience as well. You learn how to be independent away from depending on the school to do everything you need them to do. So I'm gonna move off campus next year, and I'll probably upload a video about how that is next year. But yeah, your junior, senior year, like when you're getting ready to graduate, you need to start getting used to paying rent and stuff like that. So that's a good idea. Living on campus has been a great experience. There's a lot of things you don't get to access and you do get to access when living on or off campus. So the perks of living on campus, you are closer to everything. Like me living right here is amazing. My dorm is near everything. I'm next to the Union. I can literally walk across the street and the Union's right there. The rec is down the street. It's like a 10-minute walk from here. And my classes are like 10, 12-minute walks from here. And then the CAF is like 5 minutes from here. So yeah, living on campus is really good when you're trying to like just get places. I know in the mornings when my 10:45 alarm goes off and I have to be to class at 11:30, I sleep in till like 11:10, and then I don't leave till like 11:15. Now living off campus, I haven't lived off campus yet, but I know you're gonna have to wake up early. You're gonna have to get ready. You know, you gotta prepare yourself to drive in that traffic or ride the bus in the traffic. Anything can go wrong getting to campus. And if you're driving, you gotta find parking space. And at LSU, that takes about 20 to 30 minutes to find one parking space. So it's just a waste of gas, kind of. But they do have buses that go out there. And this is just LSU. I don't know about other schools. But yeah, there are some perks to living on campus. On campus people, there's a lot of free giveaways that you see if you're just walking around. People are always giving out t-shirts, free food, all types of stuff. Water bottles, keychains, just all types of stuff. You might not catch it though if you're off campus living. So I suggest your first and second year most definitely live on campus. You get lots of free t-shirts and, you know, all types of stuff. It's really great. To live with. If you know somebody before you go to college, you know, and they're really good friends, you're really good friends with them, you're like, okay, I can live with this person, I suggest doing that. Living with a friend is pretty good. Somebody you know. The only thing is if you get into an argument or altercation with them, like that's your friend, y'all are gonna have to make something work at the end of the day, because you don't want to upset the only person you're friends with, or you don't want to upset your roommate, because anything could happen. So just yeah, you just make sure you try to room with a friend. If not your first year, then at least your second year. I know I didn't room with a friend until my second year, and I got to LSU and didn't room with anybody I knew. And I have a room by myself. But next year I'm living with my best friend. So that could be a good and a bad experience. You just got to learn how to deal with that person. Just make sure you know that person well enough to where, one, you trust them to be around your stuff, and two, you know you're not going to keep getting into arguments with them. Because you can move in and they could be a slob and you could be kind of clean, and then you're going to have to address them. You have to be comfortable with addressing them on cleaning their room, or on, you know, you smell kind of funny, have you taken a shower type thing. Like, you're going to have to be able to address them on that. So make sure you're comfortable with that person enough to do that. So yeah, if you don't have any friends that go to your school, some schools, okay, so like Southern, I didn't know anybody that really went there, so I didn't get to like pick out a roommate or anything. I just kind of got assigned a random roommate, and some schools are like that. At LSU, and I transferred, there's a quiz you can take, like, hey, I study in a quiet environment, I'm a non-smoker, I like to listen to music, you know, I like to cook, and they try to room you with people that are kind of the same as you. That way you won't get roomed with anybody that that, you know, that's just out there all the way. So that could be helpful. Meals. If you live on campus, you have to get a meal plan, and a meal plan is like swiping in every week. So if you eat 3 times a day for 7 days a week, you might want to get, like, it's called the 19 plus meal plan, and this is just LSU. It's you get 19 swipes or more for the week, and every time you swipe in, you know, it's a swipe. I only have 12 because I know I don't eat breakfast every day, and sometimes I skip dinner and I go out to eat with my friends. So I just know personally that I don't eat 21 meals a week, you know, 3 meals a day, seven days a week. No, I know for a fact I don't eat that much. So I just stuck to the minimum one, which is 12 meals a week. And then you also get some type of like points. This is at Southern and LSU. There's like points you get anytime you get a meal plan, and these points buy food from different restaurants on campus. So at Southern we had Popeyes, Burger King, and it was like they had a couple other stores I'd never heard of. And then here at LSU, you know, they have McDonald's, Panda Express, and Smoothie King, and Subway, and all that, and Chick-fil-A. And you can use those points to buy stuff when you don't want to go get meals. So like for dinner, if I don't want to go to the cafeteria, I could go buy something from Chick-fil-A with the points on my card. So you could do that as well. The points also buy stuff at the store, not like the real store, but like the campus has like a miniature store. So like you could buy like a granola bar, or they have like laundry detergent at at LSU. They have laundry detergent. They got toothbrushes, razors. They have all types of little stuff you could just buy, so you don't have to go off campus. So yeah, a college really tries to make you feel at home so you won't have to leave. So yeah. Another thing, so when you move on campus, you need to find the post office. And the post office is usually inside of the student union, and the student union is the main building on campus. The student union pretty much has everything in it, and that's where the post office will probably be. And you go and you need to register for a mailbox, and they're going to give you the address for your mailbox. You just need to keep up with that until the end of the semester or the end of the year, however long you can have your mailbox for. So if you want to start getting your mail sent there, you can. Just make sure you switch it over whenever you leave. And also think, if you're getting mail sent to that mailbox and you're not there in the summer, you won't have it. So just think about that. I get like some mail sent to my mailbox. Like if you guys send me stuff, or if my mom sent me something, it goes to the mailbox. But like actual documents like my taxes or my doctor's bills or dental appointments, I send that back to my mom's house, because I know she's going to be there. You know, that's her house. She's always going to be there. She's not going to up and move randomly. So my stuff just gets sent there, and she'll hold on to it for me until I get there. Police. So there are on-campus police there for any reason you may need. I know at Southern, I needed it because my car got keyed. They try to figure it out as best as they can. At LSU, they're always parked outside. Sometimes, and at the nighttime, if you're walking by yourself, they just, they circle around campus and make sure everything's safe, and they deal with everything on the campus as best as they can. So yeah. Some more advice I'd just say is find someone that can show you the ropes. So, like I said, I didn't know anybody at Southern. I didn't really know how college kind of worked. I mean, I would watch YouTube videos of my own, trying to figure out how everything was going to go, but I didn't really know anything. Now, while I was going to Southern, my friend Brandon, was at LSU. So anytime I'd come over to LSU, he would walk me around. He'd show me where the union was, where the building was. And so when I transferred, he told me, which teachers are hard, which teachers are pretty easy, which classes to take, which classes I shouldn't take, who I need to talk to about anything, where I need to go to find out this and that. So he pretty much knew what to do, and that helped me get through my first year here. So that's my advice. Try to find someone that's been there already. If you don't have the connection like that, maybe when you go on your orientation or your campus tour, your orientation is where you go and learn the school for a couple weeks. there's going to be a lot of people there. There's going to be like ambassador people and people that are ready to show you around the campus and people that are going to tell you this and that. You could try to be friends with those people. They're usually upperclassmen, like sophomores and juniors, and they've been at the campus for 1 or 2 years. So, try to get to know those people. If you feel confident enough, even let them know straight up, hey, I don't have any friends here, and I was wondering if you could help me. This is my first year in college, and I was just wondering if you could, kind of show me the ropes of the school. So that's a good thing to keep an eye out for. Just try to keep that in mind when you're doing that. So yeah, I'm going to be making these videos. There's going to be lots of them. Hopefully no more than 20. But I just want to go over the main stuff that I didn't really know when I got here, that you guys should be prepared for when you do go to college. But I can't give you the answers to everything. It's your life, so you are going to have to figure it out yourself. But for the most part, the resources that the campus has to offer, or what type of friends you got to look out for, just some of the basics I'll be going over. So yeah.